Hi, welcome back to Fed Up Over 50. It's a week 10 weigh-in, and I have some high-protein breakfast treats for you today. If you're new here, my name is Susan, and this is my video diary of losing over 80 pounds in a safe, sane, and sustainable way. And just so you know, I am not a doctor or nutritionist or any kind of medical professional. This is just my personal journey that I'm sharing, things that work for me, things that don't. So I'm glad you're here. And one of the best things I've been doing over the past 2.5 months is making sure I start the day with a really high protein breakfast, anywhere from 30 to 40 grams of protein. And when I do that, I find the urge to snack is not there. I rarely snack in between breakfast and lunch. So it really helps. But I don't always want to cook in the morning and make eggs and chicken sausage. So these are my two go-to breakfasts, quick, easy. And the first one is I use oatmeal. Now this is my Bob's Red Mill Extra Thick. You can use whatever oatmeal you want, but I use a half cup of that and then a cup of water, 2 minutes in the microwave, get it nice and hot. And then I add in 2 tablespoons of this PB Fit powder. I like it because it gives me the peanut butter taste. It gives me extra protein, but I don't have a lot of calories used on fat. So I like to use that later on in my other meals. And then I just top it off with a Chobani or a Oikos protein yogurt. And they both make a brand that is 20 grams of protein, and they're both 140 calories. So yeah, I just top that off. Sometimes I add fruit. But for today, I'm just going to give you the base, and I'll let you know what the macros are on that. So for this breakfast, protein is 35 grams, carbs is 41 grams, 9 grams of fiber, so it's a good way to start out your day with fiber, and 370 calories. And if you are on Weight Watchers, that is a total of 4 points. So it's a great breakfast to start out with. My other one is even quicker. It's this Premier Protein cereal, and I'd use 1 whole cup of it. And then again, top it off with either the Oikos Pro or the Chobani Pro yogurt. So the macros on this breakfast, and I used 1 cup of the cereal, is a total of 7 points if you're on Weight Watchers. It is 320 calories. 40 grams of protein, 22 grams of carbs. So again, another great breakfast to start with for a high protein day. I'll just move that out of the way. So week 10, how did I do? Well, last week I said the one thing I wanted to focus on was to not be in the negative on my Weight Watchers points. So did that happen? Yes, it did. There's a picture of that there. So I didn't eat every single point. And I was still in my calorie deficit, which I'm aiming for 1,600 calories a day. So that worked out really well. Did I hit my protein goal of 125 grams a day? Yes, I did, with the exception of one day. But other than that, I was over 125. Some days I was actually I had one day where I was at 143, 141, 138. So I'm definitely getting my protein up. So that's all working out well. I got my steps in. I'm moving more. I'm doing my resistance training. So how did the weigh-in go? Okay, so today is May 29th, and I weighed in at 218.2. So from last week, I'm down 1.8 pounds. And from my start, I started at 233.5. So I'm out of the 230s, out of the 220s. Now I'm in the 2 teens, so I'm inching closer and closer to Wonderland. I'm very happy about how it's coming off. I'm sure another week's coming where I may stay stable, because that's normally how it works for me. But right now, sticking to a plan and doing the things I told myself I would do, the weight's coming off. It may be slower than I'm used to, but I'm looking at this as like building a muscle for maintenance. I haven't picked a specific goal weight yet because it's been a long time since I've been thinner. So I'm taking this a little bit at a time. I still have a long way to go before I decide that. But right now, I'm just staying the course. I picked a plan. I'm working with the Weight Watchers, but at the end of the day, I look at my calories and I look at my protein. So those will always trump points for me because some days, I eat well over my daily allotment of points, yet I'm right on target with my calories and my other macros. So we're halfway through month 3, and I'm staying the course. So I'm really happy with the progress. And the best thing I've done is to take the pressure off on trying to lose a specific amount of weight in, say, 6 months. I'm in this for the long haul. I treat everything I eat as, can I eat this 3 years from now when I'm in maintenance, when I'm at a smaller size? And so right now it is. I can fit in anything, a little ice cream here and there, cookies here and there, things I really enjoy. But for the most part, I stick to the healthiest food I can find. Now, as you know, from my breakfast, I do eat some processed stuff just to make it easier. But yeah, it's still going strong. So until next week, if you're liking this content, please feel free to subscribe, hit the like button, hit the notification bell to be updated when I put out new videos. And if you made it this far, thank you so much for being with me on this journey, and I'll see you next week. Bye-bye.